Today we're having an open house. The club has been here for a little over 25 years, but we like to share what we can do. We love trains, as you can tell. But quarterly we open up for the public and invite them to come in and join us. This is our spring event. The layout is constructed, at least in large part, around old Glen Carbon. Of course, this was a mining area for years. We have miners' houses. We have the building we're standing in. This building is over 100 years old. It was originally the city hall and the fire department. And then a church just on the block. We have a model of that as well. And it kind of depicts the way things were, Glen Carbon, in the late 1900s and early 1900s, in 1920, 1930, in that range. Again, this was a mining area, so lots of coal. The rest of the layout has bits and pieces of that, as well as some more modern stuff. Runs, I think we figure we have over 1,000 feet of track. We're HO gauge, so I give you an idea of size. It's 1/87th of actual size.
I love to take my granddaughter out for any kind of adventures that there are that she'll remember. She loves all of the little arrangements, all of the cars, the cows, the dogs, all of that. She's been counting those as well, pointing them out.
I love them.
Most of our visitors who come on our open house days are taken aback. They had first thing they say is, "We had no idea you guys were here," and this is just plain awesome, which it really is. We especially like the kids. The kids will come in and they just absolutely love trains. And literally, we've had some children that come in at 10 o'clock when we open, and they're going out screaming they don't want to leave at 3 o'clock. They just really enjoy it. More of the adults, a lot of the adults will come in and say, "Gee, this is really nice," and very realistic if you grew up in Glen Carbon, this area. In fact, there's a building behind me which was the superintendent's house for the railroad at the time, and one of the visitors came in and said to us, "I grew up in that house." She actually grew up in the house that we have modeled back behind us. So we get a lot of that kind as well. People who grew up here recognize some of this stuff. The train club is a train club, obviously, and we're all interested in trains and we enjoy playing with our trains, but there's a lot more to it too. It's camaraderie. The chance to see some of the other guys, talk to them, see what's happening, share our experiences, and just play together. It's fun to see it all happen. It's fun when it's running right, which is normally it does, but if there's going to be a glitch, you know what the rule is? As soon as somebody walks in the door, it's a visitor. If it's going to go wrong, it will. But it's really fun to see it all go well. It's gone very well today, for example. Just a lot of pleasure. But I have to be honest, when something breaks or doesn't work, it's also fun to track it down and figure out what went wrong so we can make sure it doesn't happen again. And that's part of the pleasure too. The only thing I would like to pat, we're always looking for new members. Our dues are exceptionally reasonable, $60 a year, and an opportunity to share some fun with the other guys and learn some stuff about trains and just plain. We'd love to have you.